coats for the final round of the Clio Cup, obviously chasing second position. So Max, what's the plan? What have you got to do to secure second?
So there's a 26-point gap to second place, 9-point gap to third. So to get third in the championship, we need to basically beat the guy in third twice. So that's Lee Patterson. And to get second, ideally we'd need 2 wins, and Paul Rivette would need to be off the podium somewhere. So it's entirely feasible. We were second in first practice, and he was in the gravel and 10th or 11th. So at the moment, it's looking okay.
Yeah, it's looking great for you. Obviously, watching it, tipping it down earlier. How was the track in the round?
Very greasy. So when it's not as wet, then it tends to be worse for us in terms of grip levels. So actually, interestingly, we would rather it absolutely bucket it down and we had a load of water on the track. It would actually be better than it being in the greasy conditions like it was earlier. So yeah, it was difficult, but yeah, it was still good fun, and driving around Brands Hatch is always a privilege, regardless of it.
The first port of call for Max is to go over to the driver briefing held over at Renault. This is carried out by the clerk of the course, and basically he will outline what he expects from the drivers over the course of the weekend.
Qualifying, again, you'll be led by a course car through the tunnel for your for your qualifying session from the pit. How this works for this circuit is if we throw the safety car out and the leader's halfway around the circuit in the back end of the circuit, the safety car can use the cut through. Please don't follow the safety car if he does that.
Max and myself are heading round to Renault to do a thing called a concussion test. Sounds very much like someone's going to punch Max in the head and see what happens.
It's somewhere around here, but I don't know where it's gone.
This is a new experimental setup from Cambridge University, where the drivers are put through a series of reaction tests and their times and eye movement recorded. If the driver does have an accident in the future, the same test can be carried out again and these reaction times compared to see if they have concussion.
I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just...
Max has just finished his driver's briefing and it's time to get serious. Qualifying will start just before 11 o'clock. Because of the tight battle he has for second position, it's important he gets as close, if not on the front row of the grid. Also, for the fastest time, you get 2 additional points. This is going to be absolutely fascinating to see how he gets on. I'm here with Max and he's had a pretty good qualifying, I think. Can you tell me how it went?
Yeah, we were quickest early on actually. There's 2 red flags in the session which made things quite difficult. So our first run on new tyres, we managed to get 1 lap in, and then and at that point in the session we were fastest. And then we went back out, didn't really choose to push, tried to just keep the heat in the rear tyres, and yeah, slipped that back down the order a little bit. Another red flag, and then we went on to the second set of tyres, and from there we set to push the flag. And unfortunately, I only got 1 clear lap in, which is good enough for 5th. But I think there was 2 laps where I was pretty close and maybe shouldn't have backed out. You live in there.
Max and the team are getting ready to go out for the first race of the day, and in typical British weather it started raining. I think at the moment it's actually going to be slick tyres, but it's going to be a bit touch and go. It's about half an hour until they actually need to go out, so anything could happen with that. The accident itself, obviously, does it change your mindset, the fact you've got to restart again?
A little bit, but I got a really good start in the first one, so really I just wanted to try and do the same thing. And I also knew that there was, as long as I could get onto the back of Daniel Rowbottom, there was a chance I was probably going to come out of turn 1 in third place. And as it happened, I got involved in the melee and pushed back down the order a bit, so it didn't quite work out, but I think we ended up 5th or 6th out of the first lap. Managed to put a move on Lucas Orrick and catch the guys in front, but I just couldn't do anything with them. Once I got there, I didn't have enough pace to sort of make a move, and anything I did try just resulted in me scrubbing front tyres and kind of losing the pace.
Yeah. Were you happy with the result? I know obviously you wanted the win, but overall do you think it's...
Yeah, I think it was it was a good, positive result. Unfortunately, we had a 5-second penalty after the race finished for track limits offences, but yeah, they kind of caught me red-handed with that, and there wasn't anything I could do. So it's fair enough.
So this is the final race of the championship. What's the plan basically?
Essentially, we need to move forward. So we're starting 7th. If we want 2nd in the championship, I need to move 7 places further forward, and Corvette needs to move 2 or 3 places further back. So I can't really do much about him moving backwards. I've just got to concentrate on myself and trying to go as far forward as I can.
So the weather obviously is not the best at the moment. It looks like it's stopped raining. Do you think at the moment it's going to be a wet or a dry race?
Yeah, I mean there's water in the air, and if the conditions stay as they are, I can't see it being dry for us, just because the moisture in the air means that the track isn't going to dry. But if the rain or the moisture in the air clears up, then I think we've definitely got a chance of a dry race.
This is it, and it's the last race of the weekend, and a chance for Max to try and clinch 2nd place in the championship. 3rd is most likely, but we never know what's going to happen. The 2017 Clio Cup Championship has come to a close, and Max Coates has secured 4th place overall. I hope you've enjoyed the video and it's shown you both sides of the story and something slightly different from what you'd normally see at a race weekend. If it has, please give it a thumbs up. Comments are always welcome, and remember to click on that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.